Hey guys, welcome to your love reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to love and romance? If you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Union. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Loyalty and apology, okay? Someone's getting ready to apologize. Somebody could be wanting to do better in this connection with the union card. Take it to the next level. Hold on. What don't you see coming? Ooh, what don't you see coming? All right, so you got ego, arrogance, having too much pride, being stubborn, holding back, and mask, pretending, putting up a front, two-faced, not genuine. You also have decisions, wrong reasons, contemplating, stay or leave, uncertain. And you have call, hearing from, conversation, talking, unblocking. So it could be that for some of you, a person who had an ego, who was fronting, like they couldn't see what they had, may actually change their tone. But let's see. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Okay, some of you are upset with someone. Wow, Queen of Cups in reverse. Some of you could have blocked someone or just stopped speaking to them. There's something about somebody feeling like there's a boundary has been set. But I see somebody like very much in their feelings and just feeling kind of, emotionally overwhelmed. Could be a Sagittarius. We've got water signs as well. They feel like there's unfinished business, but you have set a boundary with them. With the Queen of Swords, I see that you're not taking any leaps towards them, but I see that this person's very much stuck on you. Three of Pentacles in reverse. So there's something about this person not really doing what they need to do. They could have, like I said, had a lot of ego, pretended they didn't have feelings, been full of themselves, acting ungrateful when it comes to you. So we use that boundary with that person and it is setting them straight. Why the Seven of Wands? Yeah. Wow. They're actually watching you and trying to prevent you from fully leaving them. Page of Wands, they're going to still try to reach out to you despite the boundary or you blocking them or whatever the case. Why the Chariot in reverse? Seven of Swords in reverse, Five of Pentacles, King of Cups. They feel left out in the cold and it's making them realize their feelings. It's making them realize their feelings. It really is setting them straight with that Seven of Swords in reverse. No wonder they want to apologize. Why the Queen of Cups in reverse? Ace of Cups, the Emperor. So you got somebody who's serious now. They're in their feelings. You got the Hanged Man. They're seeing things differently now. They're looking at your side of things. And now they're wanting to offer you this Ace of Cups. Why the Judgment in reverse? They feel like they can't let this go to waste, like the effort that they put in or the connection, their feelings. So they really are trying to make a decision. Two of Pentacles on what to do. Why the Temperance in reverse? Tower in reverse. Two of Wands, it's like they want to, and Two of Swords, it's like they want to, well, these twos, they definitely have this decision that they're trying to make. So they don't want it to end, but they don't know where to go from here, like plan-wise, how to plan to come towards you. This could be making them feel frustrated and kind of thrown off balance. Confusion, impatience as well. Why the Queen of Swords? They actually feel like they know that you're serious. So one thing you don't see coming is this person is planning to apologize. They're planning, but they don't feel any type of strength when it comes to you. They feel completely like you have full control is how they feel. Why the Fool in reverse? Empress, Three of Wands. Hangman at the bottom again. So this person knows that you're not taking a leap towards them. They see you as the Empress, whether you're male or female, the one who is attracting and not chasing, okay? They are planning, but they're low-key scared of you, okay? Why the Six of Cups in reverse? Wow. Okay, they're stalking Page of Swords in reverse. This person is very, when it comes to you potentially moving on to someone new, they are not having that at all. If they were to glimpse you with someone else, you would hear from this person, even if it's through eBay. No matter how blocked they are, you would hear from this person. There's something about them, like, especially those of you who have been in bed with this person, they don't want anyone else to experience you. But definitely there's something about who you're with. They could be a Leo, they could be a Libra, Aries, Gemini, but they are very, very, very fixated on who you're speaking to. They kind of class this as being unfaithful if you were to see someone else. Let me look at the main spread. Okay. All right. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. This person just enjoys hiding their feelings. Boy, the Emperor in reverse is the overall energy. So I feel like another thing you don't see coming is how possessive this person is of you. The Fool is what's blocking. You also don't see like a life change coming, a really good life change, like good fortune, good finances for yourself. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please. Ace of Wands. Ooh, and you know what? You got new people coming in. That's another thing you don't see coming. For these two aces, there are some love offers here. The Sun. So if you are like putting yourself out there, you're definitely going to have like love offers. Got Leo energy as well. It could be one of these aces could be this person who wants to apologize, but you got two aces, so there could be more people. Why the Nine of Cups? Okay, two Knights in reverse. This person, they see a relationship with you as everything they want, but they're purposely going slow. Why is that? Why are they purposely going slow? For some of you, they're still, if this is a new person, they could be still getting over someone. For others of you, they could be getting over like the pain of a past connection, could be betrayal. Something about their past is why they're moving slow. You're everything that they want, but something about their past. It doesn't even have to be a past relationship. It could be like they're used to like seeing divorce, or they're used to seeing relationships just not last. Something about their past that they're still holding on to that was like painful for them is why they're moving slow with you. But with the Nine of Cups, a relationship with you is what they want. Why the Five of Wands in reverse? Four of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. They see you as, some of you, they see you as not fighting for the connection because they feel like you feel like they're manipulative and you're protecting yourself from that. There's something that they see you protecting yourself from. Why the King of Swords? I think they know that, you know, they're hiding feelings. They could have had like an unemotional mother. This could be why they're like afraid to have feelings and stuff like that. You got the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. For some of you, this person could have been betrayed by a few people in their past with these two queens in reverse and the Seven of Swords. Clarifying why they wish to continue to be this King of Swords, to like hide their emotions, come off as unemotional. It's because these two queens in reverse, they could have had either like two bad exes who were very deceitful, male or female, or they just had bad love experiences overall. Why the Seven of Swords? Because this is in the fears as well. Yeah, they have a fear of having their emotions taken advantage of. Wow. We got two kings in reverse now. They have a fear of betrayal. They also think you have other options and that's competition for them. Wow. So Yeah, their fear is betrayal. They don't want to be like emotionally vulnerable. Some of you, this person's looking for loyalty. For some of you, this could be your fear, like fear and betrayal from this person. Why the Nine of Pentacles? Nine of Cups. You have wishes come in. So yeah, you could have had like a Wheel of Fortune reversed, Wheel of Fortune upright, Nine of Cups twice. You and the Star in reverse. Some of you are healing from something. It's going to bring you a lot of good fortune, good energy, wishes come true, wishes coming true. But I also feel like this is talking about a person watching you as well. Why the Fool? Eight of Swords, Four of Cups in reverse. So this person, like I said earlier, they're trying to figure out how to make a move. They're coming to a lot of realizations about you, the connection, their own fears and stuff like that, that they're standing in their own way. Eight of Swords. It's a lot of realizations, and the more they realize things, the more they feel like taking that leap. Why the Two of Wands? Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, their plan is to make peace, is to end the conflict, to work on the relationship. They've been thinking about this a lot. Four of Swords, they're planning the move. So you're not going to see this person like their phone call. You're not going to see it come in. They're planning it out properly. Why the Wheel of Fortune? Okay, so you're going to have more than one option. Some of you might meet someone, or you have met someone while not speaking to someone here, but you'll have to make a choice soon about who you actually want to be with. Why the Five of Swords in reverse? Wow. Yeah, you're going to have options. So if you have none right now, you might meet some people, because I see you having to make a choice. Someone's wanting to reconcile, but you have options at that point, or you have options now, and you have to reject some people when it comes to choosing who you want to be with. All right, what don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. Confession, unveiling, coming clean, messages. See? They're gonna confess. I thought I was getting earlier about someone being in their ego, acting like they didn't have feelings. All of a sudden, they want commitment. Their fear is gonna make them behave this way, lying to themselves. Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. There could be a mysterious secret admirer, but it could still be this person as well, because they're suppressing their feelings. They're trying to act like unemotional. They're trying to be this King of Swords, whether them male or female. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. So yeah, there's something about this person getting ready to be vulnerable, open, truthful about their feelings, possibly. Maybe not completely. Maybe for some of you, they are going to be fully open, but they have fears and they're realizing why they don't open up. Got clarity, truth, intention, honesty. So a major thing you don't see coming is this person's honesty about how they feel, because they might come out of nowhere. They might go from being someone who's like, because, okay, this deck is like this kind of revealing this card, which says illusions, bottled up illusions, keeping things inside and not opening up, deception. So you may have this person go from being like that, acting like that, to being completely open, confessing how they feel, especially when it comes to you exploring other options, because they don't want that. With this Emperor in reverse as the overall energy, this person thinks that you're their person and that's it. So if there's something that will put some pep in this person's step, it would be you getting close to other people, or other people getting close to you. What don't you see coming? Unspoken, unsent messages, disappointment. So the things they haven't said will be said and you won't see it coming. Coven, soul tribe, transformation, painful cycles, secret admirer again, shyness, emotional repression. Both the cards say suppressing, repression, secret admirer, shyness, timid. Wow. So this person they could even be shy too about feelings, that death and rebirth, so transformation, Scorpio energy, and unpredictable. You won't be able to predict this. You probably are watching this and thinking they're not going to tell, they're not going to express their feelings. This is called what you don't see coming. It's not called what you see coming or what is most likely to come based on their past behavior. It's what you don't see coming. Haunted, confusion, inner turmoil. This person cannot stop thinking about you is what I'm getting from that card. Clarify, unpredictable. They find you to be unpredictable, actually. They feel like you've healed from this. You're just calm. You're just like the Temperance card, unbothered. Things are running smoothly for you. You're even in the spotlight. You are just walking through the crowd, being admired, not a care in the world, a KA, probably posting on social media and just going out and stuff, or just getting on with work. They feel like they can't predict your next move. And I feel like with the Coven card, this person feels like you guys have some kind of spiritual connection. It's giving this feeling like they feel you're supposed to be together. Like they could be questioning the skies, like, why are we not together? I feel this feeling like we're a soul tribe. Clarify the soul tribe card, please. Page of Cups. Yeah, this person feels like they need to make a move because they feel some type of spiritual connection. They also feel an inner child connection as well for some of you. Let's see. What don't you see coming? I feel bad for manipulating you, narcissistic tendencies, playing the victim, childhood issues. Yeah, because you got the Magician in reverse here. This person feels like you are holding back from them because they were playing games. We have, I want to talk to you, phone call, heart-to-heart conversation, movement. So you got this energy twice. Phone call. So definitely what you don't see coming is a phone call from this person. If their number is blocked, they're going to use another number. That's what I just heard. Or somebody's phone. What don't you see coming? I'm watching you every day. I'm watching you every day from a fake profile. Collecting information, reminiscing the past, and jealousy. I told you that they're focused on who you're talking to. They think you're talking to somebody. I thought the grass was greener on the other side. Regrets, secret affairs, deceitful. Doesn't have to be that there was affairs, but they were definitely trying to play things off like they didn't want anything serious. Some of you, they could have been trying to keep their options open. We have, I'm embarrassed to tell you the truth, deception, big lies, many secrets. Let's see why this is here. What are the big lies and the secrets? Ooh, this person could be secretly spiritual, more spiritual than you think. They could be trying to get into your dreams. Wait, what are the secrets? That they've surrendered to you emotionally, but they haven't said that yet? That they're stuck on you? 6 of Cups in reverse. Wait a minute. What's the High Priestess talking about? Moon in reverse. They could be trying to get into your dreams. They could do I don't know if they do what you call it, lucid dreaming or stuff like that. Something about dreams. As soon as that 9 of Swords came out, they could be trying to send you telepathic messages, because even underneath the call card, I keep seeing this card trying to show itself, telepathy, intuition, dreams, heart song. They could be trying to send you messages or maybe trying to get you to call them. But there is something about spirituality with this person and dreams. You may not know how spiritual they are. They may have acted like they're not really that spiritual. Even with the 6 of Swords and this 8 of Cups in reverse, I'm more drawn to the water in these cards. And there's something about they, especially if they were a sign Pisces as well, they definitely have something spiritual going on that they haven't told you. They could have told you a little bit, but not all of it. Let me see. What don't you see coming? Comic. I was gonna say, what don't they want you to know? I feel like for some of you, maybe they don't want you to know how spiritual they are. Maybe they feel like they'll be judged or something, or you'll look at them differently. Karma, toxic story, new opportunities, Ice King, boss, entrepreneur, detached. This is how they want to be seen. Male or female, they want to be seen as unemotional, detached, non-spiritual. What don't you see coming? New love, new person, unknown person, long distance, foreign themes, distance, past life, knowing deja vu, past life. Some of you might meet a new person who may actually be of significance. They could be just as important to you as this person, or something like that. Like you could be very attracted to them, or you guys have a connection. You start to connect with the new person as well. This could be why it's such a difficult choice, because I see that with the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, that you're going to have like some kind of difficult choice to make. So it clearly seems like the new love is not just, some person that you're not really that into. They could actually be someone that you do find yourself very much into. But then you have this other person who's like trying to make their way back. Verify the long distance. It could be long distance, but lovers. Yeah, you're going to have a choice. The lovers, and this new love and the past person, this one who's still in love with you, you're going to have there's going to be 3 of you, okay? This new person could be privileged or wealthy in some way. They're definitely single. For some of you, it could be this person you already know who is long distance. One of these people, a long distance for some of you, the new person or the past person. Let's see what else we got here. What don't you see coming? Ooh, arguments. We're just talking about a new person, and you know how your other person feels about that. So there might be some arguments. What don't you see coming? Maybe they find out. I'm getting, for some of you, they find out in a way that you thought they would never find out, that you have someone new. What don't you see coming? Honesty, again. What don't you see coming? Desire, heartbreak. You might end up breaking one of these people's hearts, because remember, you have to choose somebody. Mistake. Well, this person could find out about the new person and feel heartbroken. What don't you see coming? Love at first sight. See, I told you, a new person might actually be important. They might not be some random person that you could let go of if someone comes back. Okay. They might not just be some person that you don't really care about. They may be someone you actually really like. Walk away, kiss, surprise. Someone might surprise you, especially someone long distance. They might surprise you and travel towards you. What don't you see coming? Be aware of snakes. Soulmates, careful, safety first. No more tears. Yes, call me now, don't give up, okay? True love never ends. Call me now. This could be the telepathic message that they're trying to send you. So if you feel an urge to call them, it's them. And you shouldn't let them win. You should make them have to call you. Okay, it got noisy. My neighbors are like moving chairs as usual. Who are these snakes? 10 of Swords. Okay, for some of you, when making a decision, if someone betrayed you in the past, they may do it again. They are who they are. So if this is betrayal, then when making your decision, you might want to choose someone who hasn't betrayed you. If it's not betrayal, because I am seeing for some of you, it's just that this person had an ego and they're feeling full of themselves and now they're wanting to do better. That's different. But if there's been actual betrayal, then they may just be that way because they do show up as the Knight of Wands when it comes to betrayal. And then you got the Five of Cups and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So be aware of someone who is not mature and has betrayed you in the past. I'm not talking about someone who is just in their ego but hasn't betrayed you. I'm talking about someone who's actually betrayed you. That would be who the snake is. No more tears. Yeah, some of you are letting go of someone who is just not trustworthy because you got loyalty here. Some of you, the new love might actually be very loyal. The new love might actually be loyal because I see something about the new love being a big deal. Why don't you see coming? So some of you don't see a new relationship coming if the new person is the one you're going to choose. What don't you see coming? Blooming, don't give up twice, power couple, fresh start. So some of you are being asked to not give up on love. What song am I hearing? I just heard it and some of you are not giving up on love. That don't give up twice. Two different decks. If you were someone who was betrayed and you wanted to give up on love, with this new person, you guys could be a power couple with a new person. So it's saying not to give up just because of that one person that betrayed you. That's for those of you who were betrayed. Okay, there's a song. Yeah, okay. It's Shantae's Got a Man, okay? The part where he says, give it one more try before you give up on love. But yeah, something about you being a power couple with a new person, especially with the star card. So it could be all right when you're about to give up on love. For those of you who are not taking back this past person, who maybe you just had a falling out, I see you guys reconciling, but I don't see the betrayal. People who are betrayed, I don't see you reconciling with them because I see a new person coming in, a loyal person. So let me see. Clarify the secret admirer card. This person wants you to know that they have plans to come towards you. Clarify the secret admirer card, please. They're going to reach out. Hold on. Who? Oh, I was going to say who are they, but judgment in reverse. That's the past person. That's someone that's unfinished business energy, new starts, do over. So basically, that person is watching you as they plan to reach out. Clarify the confessions card, please. Ooh, I'm getting that energy of them speaking to people about you. They could have confessed their feelings for you to friends already or family or somebody. They could have confessed their feelings for you to someone else already, like told their friends how they feel about you, told their family members, and that they're telling them that they're going to tell you soon. Could be a Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius. Clarify the mask, please. Two of Cups. Some of you, okay, pretending, putting on a front, two-faced, not genuine. Some of you are dealing with someone who there was a third party, or this mask could be you for a while, meaning when you find the new love, you could be having to put on a mask until you choose who you want to be with, because I see someone entertaining two people. And this is third-party energy and the Two of Cups. So you might be wearing a mask for a bit when you do meet somebody new and you have someone also trying to reconcile with you. Why don't you see it coming? True gem. Courting man, uniformed professional male. Yeah, someone's going to be coming towards you, a new person. Control, releasing, taking back power. Clarify the control, please. Yeah, this is about you releasing that person because they were too much in their ego. You took back your power and you're now in the Six of Wands energy. There's going to be this moment where you have where you're picking, choosing, and refusing people. This moment when you're on top, it could be happening now for some of you, or it could be soon to happen. But this person, especially with the Emperor in reverse, who feels like they are possessive of you, they're not going to like this energy because they're going to feel like they're competing for you. And that's their fear with the Seven of Swords and those two kings in reverse. You're going to be the one with the control when it comes to your love life. So this person could have been able to play games in the past. Maybe you didn't have any other options, but now it's going to be different. Clarify, treat yourself, don't cheat yourself, the Hermit. So some of you are stepping out. You could have been in hermit mode for a while, could have been cooped up in this relationship, being faithful, being loyal to this person while they were playing games or holding back their feelings. You could be stepping out soon. This could be how you end up with these options because you got the Star again. It's like you've been in the Hermit for a while. I see you stepping out, going places, going out, enjoying yourself, meeting people, clarify union. That's the past person. The past person is very clingy. This person, they're possessive, they're clingy. They're stuck on the past, Six of Cups in reverse again, and they're not letting this go. So they could really try to commit, but obviously, let them show their actions instead of words. I do see them telling people they know about you and their feelings for you. They still need to show action, but they are very clingy when it comes to you. Who's gonna be this loyal person? Ooh, the Hierophant. Justice in reverse, Four of Wands. You might commit to this person, this loyal person. It's still not telling me who. Could be it's either the past person or the new one, but Justice in reverse could kind of point more to the person who's coming back. Where there was an imbalance before, the imbalance could talk about them being the ones kind of having this relationship be lopsided by not being upfront about their feelings. So it could be that things balance out and you do end up with this person, but clarify the Haunted card. Why is this here? Devil, that's obsession, okay? King of Pentacles, Fool, Chariot, King of Pentacles, you got this, okay? This person is obsessed. That's why the Haunted card is here. Like I said before, you're very stuck on their mind. And then the Devil card clarifies it. So Capricorn energy, Taurus, they are with the King of Pentacles. Like I said earlier, you have turned this situation with this person who was acting like, they were not going to commit. They don't do that. They were quite prideful. Now, being obsessed, stuck on you and all of a sudden, they are now this King of Pentacles who commits. Again, this is not if it's someone who's betrayed you. That's a different story. This is just someone who was being a brat. If they were being a brat, they've very possibly changed to this King of Pentacles since they realized that they can't behave that way and still have you. If you have someone like that, what you won't see coming is their behavior change, their drastic behavior change towards you. The fact that they express feelings, that's what you don't see coming. If you've been betrayed by somebody, though, what you don't see coming is a new person who's very loyal, who you could be a power couple with. We do have apology. Oh, and underneath it is, I always feel like someone's watching me. Be careful of fake pages. They are watching. The question is, what do they say? When they come forward, clarify mistake, please. The Emperor in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So they may have had some toxic behaviors in the recent past. That's clarifying mistake, them being too toxic, being too immature and trying to be too serious and acting like they don't want to commit. That's what I'm getting. All right, what don't you see coming? Since this is like mainly about love, let's see. What don't you see coming? Divine timing. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. Is it? Could it be? Could be for some of you. What don't you see coming? If they're going to do that drastic transformation, because you do have transformation, painful cycles, death, and rebirth, this person could actually make a drastic change. The pain of not having you could be what does it. What don't you see coming? We got 2, letting go. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. And we got past lives. You have known this person before. It is a soulmate from a past lifetime. I feel like this is for those of you who have been betrayed. Just remember how they made you felt. How they made you felt. Remember how they made you feel. Because for you guys, there's definitely a new love that you may not want to miss out on by going back to someone who was just deceitful. And you and the new person may have actually had a past life together. And we got third-party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. This could either be speaking about you when you are kind of shuffling through these 2 or more options, or it could be someone who is getting involved. Clarify the third party, please. Queen of Swords, King of Wands in reverse, Tower in reverse. Could have been a parent like a mother or a father. We got 2 quite forceful energies here. Someone with strong opinions. I don't feel like this is like third party as in a person, like a unfaithful situation. I feel like it's either a parent or someone with a strong opinion, or it's their own ego with this King of Wands in reverse. Or someone kind of agreeing with their ego, fueling their ego, but then they still had to face the truth that you walked away from them. So it doesn't matter how much somebody wants to influence them, their feelings still remain. But either way, like I said, they're making these changes because it has triggered something in them. They have not taken this lightly, and they are making necessary changes. So that's something you definitely don't see coming, because it's quite like for them to go from coming off as this unemotional person to fully showing feelings is quite unbelievable, but it is what you don't see coming. So this is what I'm seeing. There is a new love. You're going to have options when you didn't plan to. Because I feel like the new love, for most of you, you don't really expect the new love to be actually someone you would consider giving up the past person for. So there's a new love you don't see coming, and there's a change in someone's personality that you don't see coming, and an apology. So it could be an Aries. We've got Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Leo. Is that Capricorn? Okay, those are the main signs. Yeah, there was Gemini and Aquarius with the star that came out. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.